did this shit wrong. I took up on niggas, I told them I'm gone. Understand these facts and playing football, but I got me set. They said for them, we up in depression. I'm hitting my knees, I thank God for the blessing. I'm digging for this. They had I'm blessed, they know I'm better. I'm clutching my whip. I came out the mud and I watched shit off. I hop in the phone, you hear the exhaust. Took a little off and I shit the shit off, but I stayed up so long till I set to a bounce. They telling me fly, just shoot to the top. Saying the yo, get your ass on the block. I'm selling the gas, I ain't testing no blocks. And the number so low, got the streets in the lock. I know I'm too humble, my time to rumble. My summer to something, no fun. Drip to the floor and I'm feeling like Gunner. They know I'm a boss and they know you around. I really don't need it, I might just go sign. To tell you the truth, man, I'm doing just fine. I'm taking my life, but that shit on the line. The nigga good enough by 100 times. So I cut down the bass and just turn on my voice. Kill all the ops and show them remorse. Turn the street cause I didn't have a choice. And I went through the pain, hear that shit in my voice. Mama told me they gon' leave me for dead. Since I was young, it was stuck in my head. I'm down in the car like that. I told me pencil, you rush with lead. I done lost it all, I ain't never lose hope. I stood up so tall, my back is the road. They know that I'm more, I just don't break most. And I feel in my yip and they gon' make a toe. Hold a look on the floor, gon' slip on the lean. And caught in the height, do the shit for my team. Chasing my dream, and that what it's seen. Can't pay all these rest me, look skinny team. I cannot look back, I've been grinding so long. I get in that yo and I hop on my zone. These niggas get mad when you going, told them I'm gone.
My cousin, you know, his music. I look, I am a fan. I'm a fan of it. But this is a time. This is a story time. So I'm gonna tell you guys when I got lost in Shreveport, Louisiana. Okay, so I was taking a trip down with my grandfather, and we're going down the road, and we got to our destinations, and our destination, and you know, we got to drinking. You know, we had a little meal and shit. You know, look, they from the old school, so I had to take my hat off in the house. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I'm like, damn, it's just a hat. But okay, I took it off. But you know, so we had a little meal, and you know, after being on the road, you know, for a few maybe like maybe a few hours. It wasn't long. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because Arkansas ain't too far from Shreveport. I mean, from Louisiana, so they just right under us, honestly. But when I got lost, let me tell you guys this. Okay, so after drinking with my uncles and cousins and their homeboys, I decided to just go ahead and go to the store. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go to the store. Cause you know, so I needed some smokes, you know, black and out. But at the same time, I wanted some weed, and and you know, in that situation, well, no, not situation, but in that moment, I came across a motherfucker that was selling weed, and I got the weed, and I got it, and I was trying to find my way back home, but I guess the liquor got to me to the point where I got lost. Let me tell you guys this. It was scary to me because shit, hell, I put myself in that situation. So therefore, hell, whatever was to happen, you know, it was to happen. But yeah, let me tell you guys, it's on the way back from the store. You know, it was like I'm walking and I'm walking, and all of a sudden I'm thinking that this is the right spot to go, and all of a sudden it's not. You know, now in Shreveport, Louisiana, they have, well, the part that I was in. I wouldn't say I was in the hood. You know, they have they have streets that sometimes they don't have lights on them. Well, they have lights, but I would say the lights ain't so bright like that. It's like you walking down a dark alley almost. I'll put it like that. And after experiencing that, someone, when I was going through that shit, I was like, damn, what the fuck, where the fuck am I at? I didn't know where the fuck where was I at, because I was a little tipsy, and I probably shouldn't have not walked being a little tipsy like that. But when I'm going down certain streets, and I'm not, I'm barely seeing what's, really in front of me, because it was so dark. And like, I promise you, in the country, it's very, very dark in certain places, and it's just like you may have a light pole up, and but at the same time, it's not really helping for you to see what's really out there. So what I'm saying, so you can be prepared. But what I'm saying, if anything was to go off. But what's up on side, April? What I'm saying, you're not really prepared to see if anything was to go off. So by me being in, by me being from Arkansas, I don't know too much about Louisiana. I was there when I was a little boy, but I was, saying, that was on a little trip, saying, just to see my grandmother. But shit, now that I'm in my adult life, I'm walking, and I'm being out there, and I didn't tell anybody where I was going. I just decided to say to say, hell, fuck it, I'm finna walk to the motherfucking store. Shit, hell, I ain't gonna even lie, I'm finna walk to the motherfucking store. And on my way back, trying to find my way back to the house, just walking down black alleys, I'm like, what the fuck? And then it was a point where it was a stranger that I didn't know him, but he walked past me twice, and I'm like, what the fuck? Once I noticed that I was going the wrong way, I walked back, and I noticed that he had turned he had turned around and and kind of did the same damn thing that I did. I'm like, what the fuck? These motherfuckers out here trying to follow me and shit. So after that, my grandfather, they came, and I guess they got word and looked out. They was looking for me, and they found me, and I'm glad they did find me, because I didn't know where the hell I was. Well, I knew where I was, but I didn't know how to get back to where I originally, saying, where I originally came from. So they got, he came, and they seen me. They flagged. Well, honestly, I ain't even flag them down. They came and seen me, and I promise you, he was so mad at me. Really, the whole house was mad at me, because I didn't say anything. And boy, that's one experience that I would not want to go through again, because they after all this had happened, they was telling me stories about telling me stories about the spot that I was in. And then, the spot that I was in was at the corner store, and the corner store had a lot of situations going on before I even came there. So it was like, wow, I'm grateful, and I'm glad that shit nobody even attacked me or try to rob me, because hell, I wouldn't. I honestly, I would know what to do, but at the same time, when you're not familiar with any places, when you go into another state, you kind of don't really know what to really do. But I mean, I would say, when it comes to help, I would say wise, instead of, saying, only thing you can do is call 911, but you ain't got nobody to, you ain't got no family members out there to help you. While things are going on like they are. But yeah, that was a learning experience for me. I would never ever, I did it in Houston. I ain't gonna lie, I did it in Houston. I walked away, and went to a store, but it was just up the street. But when I went to Shreveport, Louisiana, oh man, it was just like a different story. It's just like, I could never put myself in that, in harm's way like I did, because the stories that I heard that they told me about people getting, killed and shot and finessed, people, the black, honestly, it was a house next to the store. And the house that I was trying, honestly, the house that I seen, I didn't even know that was a dope house. So shit, hell, I'm walking out the store trying to find some good old green, And all of a sudden, I walked into the right motherfucking person and shit. He served me right out of the same house that was next to the store. I'm like, oh shit, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And you know what? I wasn't ashamed. I wasn't ashamed. Sometimes in my life I take risks. I take a risk. You know what I'm saying? I take a risk. But that risk that night I probably shouldn't have took because I got lost and I didn't have in my mind I thought I was going the right way, but I was not going the right way. You know what I'm saying? I was going the opposite way, and I'm glad I was able to make it out of that because some people don't make it out of that. You know what I'm saying? I could have been dead. I wouldn't even be able to be on here right now talking with you guys. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I would just say my best suggestion if you go out of town, just make sure you have a GPS because, boy, if you don't have that, you are up a shitty creek without a paddle. I'm just gonna say that. You are up a shitty creek without a paddle. Honestly, you are. You are. And you guys, I'm finna go. Ooh, hold on, you guys. Hold on. I got a little heartburn. Hold on. But yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. I just wanted to share that with y'all. But yeah, I'm glad I wasn't driving. But you guys just be safe out there. And this happened. This did happen this year. It happened. What? Maybe I think 2017. Yeah, 2017. Yeah, 2017. Yeah. But yeah, your boy have learned. Hey, next time do it a different way. When you're drinking or when you're going, well, or just what I'm saying, just when you're just out and about and you want to go somewhere and you're not familiar with those type of parts, because you're not from that state. Just be safe, about it. And I'm so thankful to really be alive because they didn't know me at all. The person that even served me, he didn't know me at all. So they could have easily did something to me, but I'm so thankful that didn't happen. So I'm glad that I'm here and I'm able to talk about it and I'm able to just keep it real with you guys. Hell, because that's something that I did. It was a mistake. And I ain't gonna lie, it was a mistake because I really upset it. The people that I was around. I really hurt them. A little bit, and I didn't want that. I didn't want to hurt them, but shit happens. Shit happens. But you guys, I'm finna get up on off of here, and I appreciate you coming through. Shout out to On-Site April. If you're not a subscriber to her, subscribe to On-Site April. Type it in the YouTube engine. The YouTube search, and you will see it. Hey, it'll come right on up. All right, you guys. You guys have a blessed, wonderful night, and I will talk with you guys later on.